All right, guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Tushefes, and if you're joining this channel for the first time, please, I want you to use this medium to say please like, subscribe, and share, and leave a comment, and so we can know how to improve more. Please like, subscribe, and share so my YouTube channel can grow with your help of subscribing. That's the only thing you're gonna do for me after you've enjoyed this video that I'm about to make on XAUUSD. Now I'm going to analyze what I'm looking at for on the market today. I'm going to analyze it and show you what I'm looking at for. But first of all, I'm going to clear my chart and we'll start it all over again. Now, first of all, what I usually do in the morning is I just look at the daily time frame. I just glance through it, basically just glance through it. What is the daily time frame saying? Excuse me. What is the daily time frame saying, and how is the market conditions like? So first thing first, I just look. Okay, we're in the downtrend. Price is heading down to the because I don't really pay attention to. I don't string my charts to see what's going on. I just what is on my screen at the moment. Just try to minimize the search because I know it's good for you look to the left, but I just look what is the market condition right now. What is the market saying? So at the moment we can see that price is heading what bearish. Well, bearish. First of all, the daily time frame. Previously, we were ending what bullish, but now what we are heading bearish. So what's that's just it. So we are bearish on the daily time frame. Now on the 4 hours time frame, so I move to 4 hours time frame and just see what is the market condition like. And as you can also see on the market on the 4 hours time frame that price is heading bearish. Price is bearish at the moment. Now, uh, what I will do first is to most times I don't really do anything. I just look at it because I'm a day trader. I just look at the 4 hours and before I start drawing my draft, plotting my zones and drawing my trend line and the rest. But most times, if you see something on the higher time frame, you can just note it so that when it occurs on the lower time frame, you say, okay, this price is respecting this structure from this particular time frame, and you know that okay, something there's going to be a change there. There's going to be uh kind of market structure reaction at that particular point. So first of all, I'll just draw this trend line from this side to connect all these dots together. Yes, and I will just clone it, duplicate it, and try it and see if it's going to fit the button. Yes, it fits the button. Now, if you can see, I think it's not really that long, so we cannot really. If I don't know if I should even call it a falling flag at the moment. I don't know if I should call it a falling flag, but anyway, let's just move forward. So what I do next is I will draw out some zones just to note some kind of support and resistance on the higher time frame, especially on the 4 hours. Though I don't usually do it most times, but most times if you see some structure that you choose not to ignore just for reference sake on the lower time frame, you draw the support and resistance to see how market has been reacting and how is the market conditions like. So we just draw this zone. I like my touches, yes, to have more than from the previous touches to have at least 3 touches to make it solid. 3 touches to make it solid. Yeah, price used here as support. Though I don't want to just increase it because or okay, I can just adjust it up a bit here. Yeah, so price used here as this whole zone as well support, then resistant, then resistant. That's kind of a minor double top, which is an M chart pattern that brought the price down. Now, this is what I'll do on the 4 hours time frame. I think there's also a zone here that I can actually still recognize. Yes, I can actually recognize this zone as well. I can actually recognize this zone and it's perfect for it. Yes, that's it. So this is it. This is all we can go where we can go through on the 4 hours time frame. There are other zones, but we'll pick it out on the lower time frame. Now, when we go to the 1 hour time frame, we'll see that price is actually bearish as well. Price has been trading lower low, lower high ever since, and we are still trading within these 4 hours boxes, this 4 hours flag chart pattern. So you see price have not yet broken this whole resistance, price have not yet broken this whole support. So what do? We've mapped out our structure there. I think there's another structure that I can see here on the 1 hour time frame. If you connect it from the previous place to the current what market condition, you see where we are at the moment. So just itemize it a bit to look a little bit more better off. So all the dots cannot be completed, but it's okay this way. Then we move straight to our 15 minutes time frame. Yes, that's good. Now you can see we are still within all these zones that we've itemized here. We can see all the zones here. And what I usually do most times is because I trade basically more on the 15 minutes time frame, I will just draw my support and resistance. Let me reduce this. Let me just take this out. I'll put it on the 15 minutes time frame to make it easy for me, because I will not be stringing the chart that much. So this one should be okay. So I just put this rectangular box to draw my resistance, just not really too big. Yeah, that's my resistance. And I will also use this to draw my, okay, so let me not just extend it, let me just make it small to make it simple, though it has to connect other dots to make it stronger. You have to connect previous touches to make it stronger. You have to connect different touches to make it stronger. Yeah, it's touching here, it's touching here, it touched here, did this M chart pattern. There's an M chart, a double inverse head, minor inverse head and shoulder pattern here, minor inverse head and shoulder pattern here. There's a minor inverse head and shoulder pattern there. That's it. So now that's it for the resistance. So let's draw the support. Let's draw the support. Now this is what I will do. I'll just put it here. I'll make it simple. Now this is exactly what I'm looking at for. I'll bring it back up. Reduce this a bit. Yes, let's just leave it this way. Let's make it simple. Since we are day traders and we don't want to really trade that much, we don't want to stress ourselves in the whole analysis. Let's make it simple. Yep. Let's make it simple. So this is exactly what I'm looking at for right now. This is exactly what I'm looking at for right now, for price to come and do its things. Now, as at the moment, we can say price is ranging. So this is, if not for this is on the 15 minutes time frame, right? Now, the only reason why I'm not taking any trade at the moment, if we should check, I think, let me draw a trend line. There should also be a trend line that I drew previously that connected all the dots. The price broke out of those trend line. Price broke out of all those trend line from this swing low. Yeah, think something like this. Yeah, no, yeah, I think no, not something like this. Yeah, connected this, connected this. So we're already out of the trend line. So that one is out. Sorry guys, that one is out already. So this is it on the 15 minutes time frame. What I'm looking at for right now, just to scalp the trade, I'm waiting for price to break out from this zone, retest it, and boom, to the upside. Or price should come, break below this, retest again, then I'll sell to the downside. Now I'm going to sell up to this zone here. I'm not going to sell up to this. I'm going to sell up to this zone here. Even if the market is going to get there, that's where I'm going to sell to if price should come. And if I'm going to buy, I'm going to buy up to this extent here. So that's quite large number of pips. So if price should do break and retest, price should move up to this extent to come and retest here. That's about 300 pips. About 300 pips to the upside, and probably to the downside we should have more to the downside. That's over like 320 pips. So either of them should be okay for me. So I will just wait and see how the market condition is going to look like. Now, if you if you come to the end of this video and you enjoyed this short analysis on what I'm looking at for on gold this morning, please leave a subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment. I will really appreciate you. Thank you very much. Until you check my next video.